What's up, everybody? Tonight's ice cream review is Ben & Jerry's Boots on the Moon. This flavor is yet another collaboration between Ben & Jerry's and Netflix, this time in conjunction with the release of Space Force, a series that I'm very excited for, and not just because it's, a Ben & Jerry's flavor, because it involves Steve Carell, the trailer looks hilarious, and just the subject matter is pretty funny stuff. So let's forget about the TV show for a second. Let's talk about the ice cream. So we had Netflix and Chilled, which was one of my favorites of this year. Then we had Chip Happens, which wasn't really my jam. And now we have Boots on the Moon, which is, don't groan when you hear this, a universe of milk chocolate ice cream. I said milk chocolate. I didn't say regular chocolate. The milk chocolate ice cream that Ben & Jerry's uses is much better than their regular chocolate. They use it in PB World, and I don't know why they don't use it by default, honestly. It's that much better, but I digress. There's also fudge cows, a toffee meteor clusters, all orbiting a sugar cookie dough core. So as you'll see, when we open this thing up, based on the screenshots or pictures I've seen other people take, they have a whole little, moon motif going with the core in the center and the stuff orbiting around it. It's a fun, cute idea. Aesthetically, it's great, but will it taste good? That is the question. There's only one way to find out. We gotta scoop it. All right, we already addressed this stuff. Milk chocolate superior to regular chocolate. By a lot, not really, but it is better. We have, as you can see here, the chocolate cows, which until I just recently did a Zoom call with some Ben & Jerry flavor gurus and Ben & Jerry officials, I was not aware that only 2 flavors have used these cows in the past. One of them is slipping my mind. I can't tell you off top. The other one was Bovinity Divinity. So that's a little fun trivia for you. But they're just like the fish and fish food, the chocolate fish. They're not as bad as the fudge flakes. There's a nice crunch to them. There's a lot of chocolate flavor because they're bigger. So no fudge flakes is always a good thing. Milk chocolate base over regular chocolate, always a good thing. Now the cookie dough core is the same as you've seen in other flavors. One thing I like about the cookie dough cores, and may turn some people off, is that they're grainy. They have the texture of cookie dough. You will definitely not confuse it for ice cream. The ice cream has a much different texture than the graininess of a cookie dough. So I like that. And this one has a good contrast because sugar cookie dough and chocolate don't really go together. But like I said, it's a nice little mix. But I didn't think it was gonna work, but I kind of like it. It's got a toffee cluster, crunchy, delicious. Reminds me of one of my first Ben & Jerry's flavors ever. After cookie dough, after peanut butter cup, there was, that's right, Heath Toffee Bar Crunch. Great flavor, ate that thing probably 100 times. As expected, because this is not my first rodeo, cookie dough core is getting smaller as we go down. Gonna be disappointing to some, but since I knew what to expect, I wasn't as disappointed. The one downside of the core flavors is that it's very hard to get all the elements, all the mix-ins, all the core and the ice cream together in one spoonful. I've tried a couple times here, but the best I've done is chocolate cow and core. But here we go. I'm gonna do a big spoonful. Wish me luck. What's funny about this flavor is that on paper, Chip Happens seems like it would be way more up my alley. They got there's potato chips. I mean, that alone should be more my thing. Sweet and salty, that's my jam. You guys know it's my jam. And this one, it's milk chocolate base. Okay, it's better than the chocolate, but nothing I'm gonna go crazy over. The chocolate cows, toffee clusters, cool, but nothing, once again, that I'm gonna search out. And then a cookie dough core, like I said, I like the texture of them, but the cookie dough cores themselves, it's not a flavor that I would go after. I never really scooped those. So all in all, I was like, whatever. This flavor seems cool. I love the packaging. The packaging looks way different than pretty much every other Ben & Jerry's flavor. But you know what? I like this one more than Chip Happens. Remember, all the time, guys, I say it all the time. You don't judge a flavor just off one mix-in. Sure, one mix-in can really carry an ice cream, but it's about the package, total package, the portfolio, the whole shebang here. And in this case, Boots on the Moon is better than Chip Happens. Not as good as Netflix and chilled, but to me, if you are, still, this one definitely isn't a letdown. It basically delivered as far as I'm concerned. So I'm giving this one a 7 out of 10. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.
Peace out.